So here is my initial thoughts and prediction for the Rigondeaux versus Casimero fight, which is going to happen today. I'm actually looking forward to this fight. I think it's a nice clash of styles. You got the elite counter punching boxer versus the fearsome puncher. So Rigondeaux, obviously he is in his 40s, but you know how these Cubans usually don't tell the truth about their age. I think he's about 45. I'm probably being conservative there. He's probably older than that. And you got Casimero, who's this young champion, who's a 3-time world champion in 3 different weight classes. I think he's one of the most underrated champions in boxing at this point in time. And they're both about to clash off, and the winner of this is probably going to fight Inoue. So in my opinion, I think Rigondeaux's got a very good chance of winning this particular fight. The reason why I think that is because I feel like Casimero, even though he's a very good fighter, he might have a style that's actually made for Rigondeaux to take advantage of. Now, if it was a prime Rigondeaux, the one that actually was at his peak when Carl Frampton and Santa Cruz and all these other fighters were ducking him, I think he easily would have beaten Casimero. But because it's a bit of an older Rigondeaux, I think I'm slightly leaning towards Casimero to win this fight, just because I feel like he's younger, he's in his prime. But then again, I think I could be wrong as well, and I think Rigondeaux could turn back the clock and beat Casimero. Now, the reason why I think that is because Rigondeaux has a style. Even though he does use his reflexes and he does use his speed and power, he's mainly a technical fighter. So he's got I think he's got the skills that age well enough for him to actually perform and actually get a win against Casimero. So I think I might go on a bit of a punt here, and I think the favourite of this particular fight, if I was thinking 100% rationally and I wasn't using any favoritism, I'd probably say Casimero is more likely to win this fight because he's in his prime and he's younger, and he's not undefeated, but he's won 3 world titles in 3 different weight classes. But a part of me feels like Rigondeaux is going to pull off the upset. I don't know why, but I just feel like Rigondeaux, I feel like he's got a gripe against the boxing establishment, and he wants to upset one of their cash cows, and he's done it in the past before when he fought Nonito Donaire. But I feel like he's got an opportunity to do it now when he fights Casimero. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think Rigondeaux is going to win. I'm just going to put a punt out there. I'm just going to take a bit of a risk and just say I think Rigondeaux is going to pull this off. And the reason why I think this is because I've been following him recently, and he looks like he's been training really well. And on top of that, I'm not saying Casimero hasn't, but I feel like he does have the bit in between the teeth, and I feel like he wants to prove to Casimero that he's a way better fighter, and I think he wants to actually show to Casimero who is the man. So I think he is going to beat him. I just got a feeling that he's going to beat the guy. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I just got a feeling he's going to do it, and I think he's going to do it against all odds. I think the boxing establishment want Casimero to win this fight because they want to see a fight between him and Inoue. That was the fight that was originally scheduled before COVID came and screwed everything up. But I now think at this point in time, I just got a feeling that Rigondeaux is going to pull this off. And I don't just think it's because of the fact that he's proper motivated for this fight. I just think it's a style thing as well. I just got a feeling that Casimero is a fighter. He is technical, don't get it twisted, but he is a puncher, and he does try to land hard shots. And I think he's going to struggle to land against Rigondeaux, because I think Rigondeaux is very technically gifted and is defensively one of the best fighters that I've ever seen. So I think I'm going to go for Rigondeaux to win this fight, and I think it's going to be a 12-round unanimous decision. I could be wrong. I think a prime Rigondeaux easily beats him. But I think somehow, I just think he's going to turn back the clock, and he's somehow going to pull this off. And I don't know how he's going to do it, but I just got a feeling that he's motivated, and I think like he really wants to prove himself. And I think if he doesn't get robbed on the judges' cards and he pulls out a breakout performance, he might win this fight very decisively. There could be a chance that he does get robbed, because obviously the boxing establishment wants to make Inoue versus Casimero. But I think there's a very good chance that he wins this fight. So yeah, that's my opinion. Tell me your opinion. Who do you think wins this particular fight, and who would you give it to actually who would you actually give it to win this particular fight? That's my opinion, and tell me your opinion below, and like and subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot more content coming your way. Peace out.